So this is going to be a controversial one, and I've debated saying this publicly for a long time. Not because I'm scared of backlash, but because I didn't want to do down a young business owner, risk being seen as petty, or stress students out before results day. When students and parents are being lied to just to line someone else's pockets, enough is enough. So let's get real. If a doctor or mental health professional lied to patients for profit, they would be called out immediately. So why is it any different when someone lies to students about their education, their future, and their results? Last week, a very high-profile education influencer posted a video about things that they, as an English teacher, think are a waste of time. So let me stop you right there. This person is not an English teacher. They've never been to university, they don't hold a PGCE, they've never taught in a school as a qualified teacher, ever. They have a GCSE and an A-level. And if you don't believe me, one quick look at their LinkedIn will tell you everything you need to know. That's a huge red flag because thousands of students and parents have paid for their resources in good faith, believing it would help them pass. All the while, the advice is coming from someone who's never marked an essay in their life. Would you go to an unqualified doctor? No. Then why gamble with your future? And the advice itself? Teachers and exam boards alike will tell you that it's irresponsible, misguided, and in many cases, just plain wrong. It's what you want to hear, not what will actually help you succeed. In fact, one of the standardisation papers this year used by a major UK exam board featured an essay filled with the exact advice that this influencer promotes. The buzzwords they teach, the structure, their so-called grade 9 analysis. And guess what? It got 18 out of 30 by the senior examiner. That's a grade 6, not the grade 9 they promise each and every one of you. Now, let's talk about why they might have lied to you. What possible vested interest might they have? This person claims to have helped between 20,000 and 30,000 students last academic year alone. Let's say conservatively, most were paying £15 a month. That is upwards of £300,000 a month in revenue. So what are we saying here? Yes, amid a cost of living crisis, many families have spent money they couldn't afford on advice from someone who lied about their qualifications and a company that has made no visible philanthropic contributions and targets stressed out families and vulnerable children. That's not just wrong, it's reprehensible and amoral. So what now? If you've paid for this service and feel misled, you could consider seeking a refund, although I appreciate refunds mean nothing if false and misguided information from someone unqualified has affected your results. And teachers, please alert your students in years 9, 10, 11, and parents, be cautious and informed going forward and think carefully about whether you want someone unqualified guiding your child in their exams. And for those that think this is just a cheap form of self-promotion, let me be very clear. Aside from actually having credentials and experience to teach, I have a degree, PGCE, QTS, 13 years of experience as an examiner, and we only work with fully qualified teachers on our platform. It's always been free for pupil premium students and resit students. And this video comes from a place of being sick of seeing someone unqualified pit themselves against hardworking classroom teachers, seeking to undermine their expertise and undo their work, all for profit. And as a final thing, if you still really don't believe me about them being unqualified, this person posted a video in the last couple of days gloating about children. Let me say that again so we can all take in how weird it is, children fancying them. No qualified teacher would ever do that because they would have done their safeguarding training and would understand how grossly inappropriate that is. So make of this what you will, but at least now you know the truth.